John Horbury Hunt was a Canadian-born architect who worked in Sydney, Australia and rural New South Wales from 1863. Life and career. Born in St. John, New Brunswick, the son of a builder, Hunt was trained in Boston, Massachusetts but then migrated to Australia in 1863. He worked in Sydney with Edmund Blackett for 7 years prior to pursuing his own practice. His output was extremely varied and included cathedrals, churches, chapels, houses, homesteads, stables and schools. Probably his first building designed in Australia was the superintendent's residence at the Prince of Wales Hospital, Randwick, designed in 1863. A few years later he designed the Catherine Hayes Hospital, which was also built at the Prince of Wales Hospital, with the design modified by Thomas Rowe. Hunt's other works include the Convent of the Sacred Heart, now Kincoppel Rose Bay, School of the Sacred Heart, Sydney, in the Sydney suburb of Vaucluse, and Tivoli, now part of Kambala, in the suburb of Rose Bay, in Armidale, New South Wales. He designed St. Peter's Anglican Cathedral and Booloomoomba and Ravenna, which are now both part of the University of New England. Hunt's distinctive, radical architecture was considered to be 20 years in advance of his peers, some of it unequaled in the world at the time, and sowed the seeds of some aspects of modern architecture in Australia. It has been said that, undoubtedly men such as Hunt, have, through the buildings and their ideas, stiffened the intellectual backbone of Australian architecture. Quote, "He was instrumental in bringing the North American shingle style to Australia. The outstanding example of this style was Highlands, a two-story home designed by Hunt and built for Alfred Horton in 1891. Situated in Highlands Avenue, Wahroonga, Sydney, Highlands is listed on the Register of the National Estate. Another notable example is Pibrac, designed by Hunt for Frederick Eccleston Dufar. Pibrac is also on the Register of the National Estate. Hunt was ruined by the Depression of the 1890s. He died in Royal Prince Alfred Hospital, Camperdown, 11 days after admission, suffering from Bright's disease. His personal effects are recorded in the hospital admission book, consisted of a metal box, 3 gold rings, a silver pencil and a pair of spectacles. He was buried at South Head Cemetery, Vaucluse, Sydney. He was close to destitute at the time of his death. His home, Cranbrook Cottage, had been repossessed by the mortgagor. It was demolished in 1925 to make room for the widening of New South Head Road. The site of the cottage is marked by a small rock garden, named Horbury Hunt Place. Riversdale House in Burradoo, now part of Chevalier College, still survives and is thought to be similar in design to Cranbrook Cottage, having been commissioned by Henry Osborne around the same period. Partial list of works. The following Hunt buildings are heritage listed: Camelot, Kirkham, Highlands, Wahroonga, Sydney; All Saints Church, Hunters Hill, Sydney; Pibrac, Warrawee, Sydney; Public School, Rozelle, Sydney; Catherine Hayes Building, Prince of Wales Hospital, Sydney; Superintendent's Cottage, Prince of Wales Hospital, Sydney; Sir John Robertson Memorial, South Head Cemetery, Sydney; additions to Cranbrook School, Sydney; Cloncorrick, Darling Point, Sydney; Fairwater, Point Piper, Sydney; Sacred Heart Convent, Vaucluse, Sydney; Church of the Good Shepherd and Rectory, Kangaroo Valley; Osborne Memorial Church of St. Luke, Dapto; St. Matthias Church, Denman; St. Paul's Church of England, Murrurundi; Christ Church Cathedral, Newcastle; Belfries, Scone; Church of St. James, Jerry's Plains; Christ Church Cathedral, Grafton; Christ Church Cathedral Church Hall, Grafton; Public School and Headmaster's Residence, Fredericton; Booloomoomba, University of New England, Armidale; St. Bartholomew's Church of England, Olara Station, Guyra; Extensions to Havilah property, Mudgee area, St. Peter's Anglican Cathedral Church, Armadale, NSW. St. James's Church, Morpeth, has local government heritage listing. Havilah, Homestead, Hunter Valley, NSW. Riversdale House at Chevalier College, Burradoo, New South Wales, has local government heritage listing.